W is sometimes a vowel. People don't
I
speak Welsh here, apparently.
Uh,
I
no, actually, we don't. I don't.
I don't.
I would love to, but I don't. It's
I
intimidating.
hmm.
So
I mean, I noticed the other day, Carrie, that when you were maybe I'll wait till Carrie's done concentrating
Yeah.
before
yep.
no, you
before
can
I
talk to me.
okay,
Yeah.
good. I don't want to be a distraction. That's why I hide in this cozy blanket of the universe. Okay. I noticed the other day while you were responding about something to do with spelling that I saw you were signing out the spelling, and I was just wondering how much sign you happen to know.
I do not know nearly as much as I would like to know. Um, when I was very small, my mom and her best friend. Oh goodness, you went very fast.
That's all I know.
Please go slowly.
Ah,
Uh, I want to learn ASL. Wait, I did that wrong. ASL,
Yeah.
but I haven't put in the effort yet.
okay.
When I was really little, my mom and her best friend randomly, without knowing any people who were deaf or hard of hearing, decided they wanted to learn sign language, and they bought a book and they started to teach themselves sign language from it. And my sister and I both learned the manual alphabet from that, which is drilled far enough into my brain that I do it without meaning to when I get tired. But that's the only part of sign that I really have like
Oh, okay.
deep in there.
Mm-hmm.
It just sometimes happens, especially if I need to spell something or remember letters. Like every time I call a Lyft or an Uber, I'm like spelling out the first three letters of the
It's
license
almost
plate
like
to
a
myself.
kinetic thing for you.
Yeah, it.
Back in a minute.
Yeah.
Okay, that's real cool.
So that's what's happening if you catch me finger spelling. I think I've done this, which is the sign for washroom,
Yeah.
toilet. I know I did sorry once.
Yeah, I think
Little
that's
things
kind of
slip
the
in.
one I kind of
Thank you.
recognize a little
Yeah.
bit.
Is from the
Uh,
chin, right?
hmm?
Thank you is from the chin. Yeah.
Thank you. And also good, I think. Or you're welcome. I can't remember.
Yeah.
I don't know much. I really don't know much. But I can say
That's okay.
I like cats, kitty cats.
Oh, right. Yes, because it's like the whiskers that you're pulling
Yeah.
when you do that, right?
I
Yeah.
like rain, and I like pretty lights.
Actually, your hand gestures are reminding me of speaking of Christian camps and stuff. When you're really little and
Yeah.
they teach you like certain songs that have hand motions to them, and it's like most of them seem to be basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I haven't thought about that in a while. Neat.
I think it was a similar thing that got my mom and her best friend interested in the first place. It was like that kind of church culture, like we're doing this to be more inclusive kind of thing. It was a very cute mid 80s, like we want to be inclusive for people who are hard of hearing and deaf. And that's pretty cool. But none of us, not my mom, not her friend, and none of like me or my sister, we never got anywhere far enough to be able to like really use it. So
I know a lot of people who taught their like infant children sign language because you can make those shapes before you can phonate.
yeah.
So and I wonder how many of those kids hold on to that if their parents don't really know it or they only know baby sign language.
So
like what happens after that?
For at least some kids, like my niece, who learned a few baby signs, she would, for the longest time, even after she'd forgotten everything else, if you told her to apologize, she would say, sorry. And it was really cute. She probably had no idea why she was doing this.
Yeah.
But she'd been taught it.
Oh.
It's one great way to work with kids in times before they're able to get their voice box around language because they've got the understanding. And you can see like 1-year-olds and under, kids who are coda, children of deaf parents,
Yeah.
often are signing before they're 12 months old. So you
Oh wow.
you
really
almost
that early.
forego all of the
Yeah.
frustration of language because they learn so much faster.
And they can
but-
express, like, while they're crying, they can
Yeah.
tell you, like, I need to toilet
Yeah.
or
Like
I'm
hungry,
hungry.
and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's
'Cause
also a
that's
conversation to have there about taking a culture and a language and teaching a modified form of it to infants.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't have a place in that discussion, but
Yeah.
I think it's one worth hearing from people on.
Mm.
So I know that, like, just teaching your kid baby sign, I can imagine being a person who would be bothered by that if it was my cultural identity. If I was a
Right.
deaf person, I could imagine me feeling that way. I don't know if other people do.
Right.
I just think there's a place that we could have a discussion about that. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I saw a video roll by the other day that was a hearing child with her, like a toddler, like just learning to walk, with her deaf father in a mall, like a department store, getting down on the floor and then signaling to her dad, "There's a wet spot. It's cold," like trying to warn him.
Oh.
And he's like, "This is the first time she's like communicated something back to me, and it's a warning for my safety, and I'm very emotional right
my
now."
gosh.
Oh.
That's so cute.